Well, the sun came out today, the clouds cleared up, it's in the low 60s. It's Monday, Memorial Day. Haven't been on this bike in a while, between weather, scheduling. So, yeah, not many miles on her right now. Only 776 miles on the bike. Short ride. Head out to Eatonville. There used to be a place I loved out there. It's called the Cottage Bakery and Cafe. That was my favorite coffee stop, but looks like it's been bought and sold. Some T name on there now. Looking on Google, they do still sell coffee and they do still have the bakery. So they've added tea to the menu. Get in there and see how this place has changed. Back road here through the country. Eatonville's not that far, it's maybe a half-hour ride. What sure is nice to get out on this bike again. It's been a long time. Like I said, I've been busy, the weather's been lousy, it's been rain and winter cold. Spending some of my free time working on the old Kawasaki. Got a little test ride on her, as you can see from previous videos. Yesterday I spent some time in the garage on her again. I ended up pulling the fuel tank off so I could pull the slides out of the carburetors and adjust that needle one notch lower down to the number 2 position. Just took a quick 5-minute spin on the bike just down the road and back, and that seems like that was what I was looking for on it. So just got to make some final adjustments on the idle speed and the fuel mixture, and I think she's pretty good as she's set now with those big-speed chambers on her. So on this bike, on the Scrambler, oh, I need to remember, I need to raise that shift lever up one notch. It's a little low for these boots, and also when I go to downshift, I'll miss a downshift because it's so low. I'm not used to pushing that far down. At least with these boots, they don't give me the flex that my hiking style riding boots do. And back to what I was going to say about mods for the Scrambler. This weekend the looks finally bothered me enough that I went ahead and got rid of the passenger grab bar. To me, it kind of cluttered up the looks of the bike. So I finally got rid of that. But to do that, you actually have to drop the rear fender. That Aprilia Tuono sure sounds good. So while I had the rear fender off, I also took off the rear brackets for the grab rail. That really cleaned up the looks of the bike. Tail lights, I keep looking at that British Customs tail light. It's that round old style tail light. Looks pretty good, except I don't know the mounting bracket. It's kind of wide. It's got to cover up the same area that the stock tail light does, so I haven't gotten myself to pull the trigger on getting it just because of that. Looks wise, I guess from some angles it'll look good, but I know where that mounting bracket is, it kind of bothers me. But with the way the fender's drilled for the taillights to be on there, it kind of limits those choices. Lots of gravel on the road coming out of driveways here today. Washington Highway 161. This is great for craning your neck around to look to see if it's clear, but got good mirrors. Yeah, that exhaust sounds sweet. Memorial Day weekend, Monday. Most people are going to be headed back home from out of town. So all the campers just want to take a road with a lot more twisties on the way back, but it's kind of a main state route. Majority of people tend to take that road, so it'll be slow going with all the campers on there today. The temperatures in the low 60s. Say weather says gusts of wind up to about 8 miles an hour today, and there is a bit of wind. I do have in Triumph summer gloves on, my vented ones. Getting enough windbreak from the bark busters, the carbon guards from them. I don't have the heated grips on. Actually, the hand's a little cool, but just that nice amount of coolness. So the heated grips will stay off. This full winter's been weekend. The whole weekend's been dreary. Bit of rain on and off, so it's a good time to stay in the garage doing the projects on the bikes. This afternoon is nice though. More bikes coming home from their forays into the mountains. Coming into the town of Eatonville. I hope there's parking open right in front of the tea house. I hate calling it the tea house. After all these years being the bakery and cafe, it's now tea house. But we'll give it a try. Tea garden, that's what they call it now. This place up here, coffee, sandwiches, crepes, boba tea, and more. Yeah, so this is the place. There's the bike without the grab rail. Yeah, it looks better. I do have the loops out from underneath the seat. That way I could strap on my Kriega drive pack on there when I want to. So let's head on in. Well, that was really sad to see what's happened in the old coffee house. Tea garden. Yeah, that's become a type of place for someone to... It's people that like going out in their pajamas all day long. The REI types. Yeah, they'll feel right at home there. All the tables pretty much gone. You got a 2-person table and a 4-person table in there now. It's like they don't want to make you feel welcome to sit there and have a meal or a sandwich anymore. The bakery is gone. Still serves some coffee. Coffee choices are pretty small these days there. Yeah, very big disappointment. Outdoors on the deck, you have 1 table. Used to be about 3 or 4 tables out there. It's like the new owners of the place. Ah, man, that is not a welcoming place anymore. Sad to see. Definitely going to have to find a new little town, different town in the countryside. It's got a good coffee be a favorite stop right there. If you had nowhere to go to, jump on the bike, run out there for coffee, breakfast, sandwich, pastry, whatever. It's always very welcoming. Oh well, head on homewards. Hopefully get to Highway 7. It's not bad. Enjoy the ride a little bit, but I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of traffic, seeing the amount of traffic that was going through the town of Eatonville headed back north. So let's find out. Highway 7, hope we're lucky. Section of this road I'm on. It's been a while. Yep, no luck. There are all the cars in front of us. Figured that would happen. Horse motorhome going nice and slow through here. Settle back and enjoy the slow cruise home.